Hi everybody, welcome back. I just connected in with my partner there because I thought maybe he needed me to go out and do something, but that was the other video. So I shouldn't talk about this video because I'm not attaching them, so it makes no sense. Anyway, welcome to Freaky Deaky Mind. And if you haven't been here before, I welcome you, welcome you, welcome you. This is a channel where I sneak in some mental health things, along with talking about my reborn babies and my everyday life. I want to thank you guys so much. Join me when I go through my journey of reborning and learning how to paint, because I am a long ways away from any kind of baby that I love my babies, but anything that I would sell right now would just be at profit. So not at profit, at cost. And I don't have anything listed. I love them right now. So I'm enjoying them. I'm having fun with them. So basically, I'm back. I did slip on a t-shirt, and my t-shirts, I put so much weight. I've always been a big girl, but I've put a lot of weight on since I stopped working and just being at home, and with having Busy Bee Emporium and all that junk food. It's awful to say it, but having a room that you can go into at any time and have anything at your fingertips. And if I get in a mood, and I do have a food issue, like a bad relationship with food, so if I get in I wouldn't say mood, but any kind of downtrodden state, then I would definitely go for the junk, because the junk food is my issue. I don't overeat other food, which maybe I should, and then I won't have room for junk food. I don't know, but junk food is my problem. Anyway, we'll get away from that. I'm going to get back to Sarah, little Sarah. Now, I got little Sarah yesterday. I visited my daughter in Halifax, and Sarah is a little baby that I got for my daughter for Christmas, and she was an adult living on her own at the time. I got her this little baby just kind of as a joke, because I miss kind of buying little baby dolls, and I used to buy her baby dolls all the time, but it wasn't her passion, it was mine. Isn't that strange? I would try to put that on our kids, but we do. She loves stuffed animals too, which I bought her a lot of stuffed animals too, but she loved her stuffed animals. She has several that she has kept, and just like anybody who has a passion for anything, sometimes people keep those things. So she gave me back this baby doll, and ever since I started reborning and stuff, she thought this baby, Sarah, would be better here in amongst my collection, and she can have her back anytime she wants. So here she is, little Sarah. She's so tiny. She's let me see now. Bertinger? I don't know if I'm spelling that or pronouncing that right. Bertinger baby doll. She has a cute little, what is it, birth tag or birth bracelet on there. And tiny, tiny little clothes. She is so cute. I don't think there's any clothes that would actually fit her. I'll show you up close, and her hair. Oh, they make me laugh and smile every day. So here she is up close. Will it focus? I'm hoping my camera will focus. But she's such a sweetheart. Look at the little toes. And the way she is, she's curled up. Like her back is kind of curled up like like how babies kind of do that. And she's got you can feel her little spine. But she's such a sweetie. I was going to change her, and put this outfit on, but I don't think that's going to fit her either. It's going to be too big. So I think I'm just going to leave her as is. I'll set her on my shelf with my other babies, and I think I will do some changes of a couple dolls that I have here. But this is Sarah, and it must be Sarah. My daughter Sophia named all her babies Sarah. She actually wanted me to change her name to Sarah. Please call me Sarah, Mommy. I'm not Sophia, I'm Sarah. So this baby doll, hence is Sarah. So, all right. So I'm going to set her side. I'm going to put her little hat back on. She has little footsies. And don't forget, if you haven't already, I have a giveaway video with some of my postcards and note cards. If you're interested in entering that, you must do it on that actual video. And the questions there that I'm looking for are there. I will pick someone at random. I'll put their names in a little thing and pull it out. Alrighty. So we're going to set Sarah over here. We'll set her up here. I'll set her up here with Felicity. So I'm going to get Felicity. I'm going to change Felicity today. Oh, before I do that, well, maybe I won't change. I don't know what I'm doing. I've got a mixture of things planned that I want to do. First, I want to do this. I need some advice. Okay. I got dug through my old trunk, and I got some things that my mom had for me when I was a child. Well, this thing anyway, and it's one of those old, it definitely needs to be cleaned up because it's just been stored, but it's one of those old things where you take this off and you put boiling water in here, and then you put the baby food in here, and then it would keep it warm. Isn't that cool? I don't think you can get these anymore because people just microwave things now and stuff. But yeah, that's boiling water in here. And the little lamb's on there, and it says little Bo Peep. Oldie but a goodie. So I have that. And I also have a couple of babies that I want to... These are my babies that I saved and that were very well played with. So they're in pretty rough shape. This is my baby that was baby Brenda. Baby Brenda. And her made in Canada. How interesting. It's called Reliable Made in Canada. I don't think she has a date on her. But I would say I got her... It was probably 78, 79. This doll. And inside here, when her eyes are closed, it's like this cruddy weird stuff. I'm trying to clean that out, and I don't know why she has like a black mark on her forehead. But recently I was going to, I'm going to clean her up and maybe put a little paint on her. And then I was watching In Love with Reborns, and she's getting, Stephanie and Jackie, they're getting so many retro, no. What do they call my age generation? Damn it. Vintage, yes, vintage babies. So getting vintage babies, and so these babies are vintage. I guess it's anything over 20 years old. And they said they wouldn't paint them at all. So then I thought to myself, why in the hell did I take the head off? Because I thought what I would do with her is, because this is her body, and because her body is so rough shaped, and see how they did the limbs then? They sewed them, right? And to fix that, I didn't know what to do. And I thought, well, how about I just put a whole body, like a body over this? So that way it tightens on here and it keeps it, and I don't disconnect any of these things. Actually, look. Oh, I put cotton thing in there, but I want to show you what's actually this is stuffed with. It's really strange. Oh, it's coming out somewhat with this. But you can see that, all that really weird, I don't know, foam and stuff. Really strange. So anyway, I just put some polyfill stuff on top of there. Hopefully this stuff is, because you don't know, this stuff could be, I mean, because it's ancient, it could be, have really bad things in there for breathing and stuff. I really don't know. Anyway, I took her head off. The issue is the head was on with string. I guess I could try to feed string in there and try to put it back on. I guess I could do it that way. That's what I might do. And I still think, I don't know what you guys think, but I still think I'm going to put a body on her, but I'm not going to disconnect limbs or anything. I think I'm actually going to just put the body on just to keep her more intact. You know, maybe put some filling in there too. And when I had this baby Brenda, I loved her so much. I begged for her and I got her. And I put little earrings in her. And I just carried her everywhere. And I loved her so much because at that time frame, this baby looked so realistic, right? And I would get some clothes from the thrift stores and things and dress her up and carry her around. And I just stare at her face for hours and hours, right? Just like now we look at their faces, the baby dolls that we have, and we just smile and we just enjoy it so much. And I did that as a girl. Look at this weird thing they put on the top, right? And it's a factory-made baby, but strange, isn't it? I don't think there's anything in there. But question is, help me out here what I can do to really clean her up. If there's any kind of product I can use, it's just soap and water. Does anybody have any ideas? And those eyes in here, they get kind of, I don't know what it is, this white stuff that's in there, and it kind of films on the eyes. I got a lot of it cleaned off, but you can see it back there. It's almost like a powder or something. Maybe it's just dirt built up. I have no idea, but I've seen other dolls like that. So this is baby Brenda. I want to fix her up and have her sit there with my other babies. So I'm going to sit her over here. The other baby I have that I got when I was, one, is in really rough shape. This doll, 1971, so the year I was born. So this doll has seen better days. I love this doll. I wouldn't give up this doll. My mom sewed it here. She sewed it here. She sewed the feet. I don't know if you can see. She sewed the ass right here. She sewed her all up. And she is absolutely filthy, disgusting. Her hair, everything. I loved this doll so much. Don't have her clothes anymore. And this doll used to be filled with sand or some kind of material in here, some kind of sandy thing. And it was all in her mid-body here. So when you sit her down, she'd be filled with the sand. And you would say to her, "Lazy Daisy, don't you fall asleep. You stay up until your daddy comes home." And slowly the sand would start to dissipate. I don't know where in the world it would go. And almost like it would just start to go. So then she would get floppier, and she'd fall right down. And you'd say, "Lazy Daisy, you have to stay awake until your daddy comes home." And then you'd take her. In this commercial, I'm pretty sure, you'd tap her on the bum. "Now you be a good girl." And all the sand would fill up again. "Now you stay awake until your daddy comes home." And then you sit her down. And then once again, she would, and that was the commercial. And that's what you did with her. And I loved her. Had her when I was 1, like I said. And I had her, well, my whole life. My whole life. I need something really good to clean her up. And I don't know if you can see whatever in their eyes. They get this white sort of, I don't know what the heck it is. I got to clean up in there. In her hair, well, that's yet to be desired. Obviously, she had nice hair and she had clothes on her and really good, but I played with her so much. And I did her hair. And at one time, I think I had a big one of my elastics up here and a big bow, and her hair's all freaky deaky. And so, yeah, I need help with her. I don't know if you can help her, but I want to do as much as I can with her and clean her up and, just sit her on my shelf looking a little bit better. Maybe a little outfit or something, but she is I guess she'd say the doll I've had my whole life, a toy that I've had my entire life. So it's really cute. So there you go. This is Lazy Daisy. I'll set Lazy Daisy over here. Before I go, because I'll do another video with dressing the babies, I think. I don't want to make the videos too long. Before I go, I just want to show this little t-shirt. I have a few t-shirts that I made. This one's way too small for me. But if you can see, here it says, I'm not okay today. And it's okay. And it has the stick man hanging his head over and kind of crying. So it's just to bring the stigma attention to, I'm not okay today, and that's okay. We don't have to pretend and act that we're just this perfect, happy person all the time when we're really not. There's nothing worse than that. You know, and it's kind of strange because people would say, how you doing today? And that would be a normal thing when you greet someone. How you doing today? Most people say, good, thanks. I'm fine. How are you? That sort of thing. No one would ever say, I'm not good. I'm not good today. Right? I'm not having a good day. Very rarely would someone respond like that, because really, does anybody want to hear that in a response? Well, what's wrong with saying that, right? I mean, we do. I guess we're not going to say that to the lady at the grocery store, but it's okay. You could say, you know what? I'm not okay today, but it's okay not to be okay, isn't it? And that could be your response instead of automatically saying, I'm great, I'm good, how are you? So, you know what? I'm not okay today, but it's okay not to be okay, right? How are you? Something like that. And just let's talk about it. Talk about how it is okay not to be okay. All right. Thanks a bunch, guys. Don't forget to go over the other place and enter in those giveaway. I don't know when I'll do the giveaway, but I'll come up with a date. But you have to enter on that video, okay? And there's a couple questions there. So I say goodbye. Baby Lazy Daisy says goodbye. Baby Brenda says goodbye. And Libby says goodbye. And Sarah says goodbye. And also, oh, Libby's right here. Felicity, Sarah, and Libby all say goodbye. Libby just had something to eat. She's really tired now. She's zonked out of her. And I want to thank you guys again. Have yourself a great day. Bye.